Hey guys, Crazypostman here. So we have an impromptu episode today. So excuse the audio quality and the video quality. Didn't bring anything to film with. I'm here at my parents' house as usual. Their Cub Cadet has broken down again. We're thinking one of the motors has gone bad on the deck. It's an electric Cub Cadet. And they have 3 acres here. My poor little 5,000 Luba here does not have enough space to be able to take care of it all. So I'm going to show you a workaround on how to get Luba to mow more than it's supposed to mow in a pinch. So you can see we are here on the property, and I already did this before I thought to record it. I was like, oh, I should record an episode. So this was completely maxed out to the 5,000 limit. And I had 2 areas here in the middle. That's me. It sees me. I had 2 areas here in the middle that I deleted. I'm not sure why they still show there, but they're deleted. I went into editing, which you go here. Oh, we changed aspects. I don't think that will work. And then you go here, and then you just delete. I deleted, I think it was 5 and 6. See, they don't even show on this map anymore. Let's change aspects back. Okay, so they still show here. So now I should have some more space. And what we're going to do, we're going to go all the way out here to the front of the yard, and we are going to add another zone right here. And that is the ditch. I don't normally automate that because it's right next to the road, and I don't want anybody to get any ideas and steal Luba, but since we don't have any other mower right now, I'm going to have to do it. So let's go add that area, and hopefully deleting 5 and 6 gave me enough space to add the ditch to this map. And what we're going to have to do to cut more area, I'm going to have to delete the ditch when it's done, and then add, 5 and 6 back in there out in the middle. Let's get this party started. So here we are out in the front yard now. We're going to add a area, and hopefully I have enough space to make this whole area. We'll find out. Mapping completed. Finish. Alright, it worked. So we'll go try to make another one now. We will create an area, and we will make another section. I'm going to try to run these 2 sections here. I'll show you on a video here in a minute that's bigger than this. But I'm going to start these 2 sections, and then I'm going to have to delete these 2 sections, I'm sure. And then we will have to start another section over here, because I'm at my limit. I just can't add any more. So it's causing a little bit extra work, but this Luba is going to get it done. Alright, so here we go. I told it to do that. You can see where the dividing line is here pretty much. I told it to do this first section here. It says it's going to take about 40 minutes. And then we'll start on the second section I programmed. You can see where Luba currently mows, obviously. And then over here on the edge of the yard, Luba doesn't mow, but our property goes all the way to that driveway over there. You can see that whole corner. We're going to have to get all this mowed. But unfortunately, it's just a bit too much for the 5,000 officially. Now, I have it set on its highest setting because this is kind of thick, and it's just cutting and driving across the middle. I may lower it a tad. We'll see. I had to cancel it and change the settings to direct touch because its little sensors were seeing these whatever they were, and it was avoiding them. So Luba 1 sensors, even though they're just the little baby ultrasonic, no camera, it will still see dangly bits and avoid them. So that's a tip for everybody. If you have very long grass, you have to change the sensitivity of the sensors to nothing, bumper only. Stay out of the road, buddy. False start number 2. Had to cancel it again and restart again. You know, us Luba pros sometimes screw things up too. I had it set to a weird angle, and obviously it needs to be doing long back and forths here. So I told it to do the perimeter first and change the angle to where it matches the longest side, and now we're good. We are officially started now. I lowered the blade to 2 inches. I hope that doesn't overload it. We'll see. I'll be out here monitoring it for at least until it's quite a ways away from the street. I may be out here the whole time. It may be an hour. And then that's just for this section. Then I got the other section. All right. I'm done wasting y'all's time. I will check back in when it's further along. You're gonna have to move. I turned off the sensors. Oh gosh. Hey, move. Yeah, I turned off the sensors. You don't want to be in front of it when I turn off the sensors. It may eat that tail. And for those wondering how RTK does under trees, I mean, this is a pretty thick tree, and it's handling it. It's continuing on. So it does pretty good. It is possible it may pause under a thick tree like this, but if it does, it will just pause and sit in its spot until it gets a better signal, and it will continue on. These old Luba 1s only have 88 watt motors and 4 blades on each disc, so not quite the powerhouse that the new Luba 2s are. I guess I should have put the guy on slow touch instead of direct touch. It just plowed into that little bush so hard, I like felt it from across the yard. Slow touch. It will also eat the weeds if you put it in slow touch. It's just, it slows down before it does it. Direct touch, it will just blow right into whatever it's about to hit. So it got really thick right here. And it was interesting watching Luba what it did. I think it knew it was really thick, and it like slowed way down. Probably because it was overloading the motors, to be honest. But let's watch it go through this here. It's obviously like really thick. I mean, it's gonna be taller than the dang wheels probably. Let's watch this, what it does. Dang, just powered through. Not bad. Just chopped them all over. That is pretty good. It's coming back. Oh, hey, duck. Watch out. Here it comes. Move, move, move. I think it's far enough away from the road now. I'm gonna go inside and get a drink and take a break. Hopefully nobody steals it. Just got the notification that the task is complete. It was returning to charge, and I paused it so it wouldn't waste its time because it's got more to do. It's at 72% battery right now, so hopefully we can get another good bit done before it runs out of battery. Let's check and see how it went. You can tell I motored a little higher than the rest of the yard, but that's fine. It was pretty thick. You know, for as thick as it was, that's not bad. It did leave some piles, but what are you gonna do? It was way too tall. So I will have it continue on mowing that direction, and I'll get back with y'all and report its progress. Yeah, it's overlapping perfectly over here because when I came around, I went way around, but I did screw up here. All right, we'll let it get with it. Oh, look at all those stickers. Duck, you're gonna get stickers in your paws. I don't know if he'll be able to finish this section on his current battery. We're at 72%. This one is bigger than the other one. It said it was gonna take 50 something minutes. The other one said only like 20 something minutes. I also did not cut out a no-go zone around the tree, so it's gonna bump the tree. And there's also some off-roading that it's gonna be doing out here, it looks like. And there he goes. You think I should send, are you spinning? Are you spinning out? You think I should send the Luba over here to the neighbor's yard? Look at that. Some of that's like probably 3 or 4 feet tall. Oh boy. If you remember the episode I did a long time ago, that ditch and hill over there is the hill I did it on across the other side of my neighbor's yard. RTK reached no problem. It's chilling up there at the edge of the house. It reaches all over this, doesn't need line of sight to operate. That's a common question. Operates on radio frequency like Wi-Fi or a cordless phone. It'll go through walls. People don't know what cordless phones are anymore. They only have cell phones. Alright, so here's your finishing update. It still has a few more stripes to do, but it's basically done over here. Look at that. That looks pretty dang good. Now remember, I didn't put no-go zones around these trees, so it's bumping into stuff and having to go around manually. And it was pretty thick grass too, so it wasn't an easy job. Used up pretty much the whole battery, but I'll send it home to charge, and then we'll have to finish up this other side over here. Got a little bit more of the ditch to go, and then we'll have to go down this driveway here. So we are starting the final area, and that's going all the way into the very corner of the yard. So it's just got to do this little corner here, and then we'll start working back towards the house. I did put a no-go zone on this one because there is a dangerous area here. So I just put a little circle around this so it avoids this area. But other than that, I didn't put any more work into it. Just went around the perimeter, and I'm gonna leave it be. I'm just gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna stand out here with it while it's close to the street, and then I'm going to go back to the house and hope nobody steals it. I don't think they will. We live in a pretty nice neighborhood. By nice, I mean everybody's got big yards and it's quiet, so there's no rowdiness out here. But you can see that precision on that RTK. It is literally driving in the tire marks I made. So, good stuff. We'll let this thing finish. My little no-go zone here. I put 3 laps on border and 3 laps on the no-go zone, so they're gonna have a little bit of convergence over there. Alright, it's going around this tin horn now. Let's see, it shouldn't fall off in the hole. Alright, it has just finished up this little area. Now, It's gonna get to do this strip along here. Now this is far enough away from the road. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm going to just program it and then leave him to finish. Alright, so I got it set up to mow its final area. Like I said, I'm not gonna stand out here for this one. Y'all can just assume it's going to mow this last little strip down the side of the road. Now there was something over here that I don't want to know what lives in this hole. I really don't. Where did Duck go? This guy is a disappearing artist. Duck, where are you? I don't see him anywhere. Anyway, here's the hole I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't want to know what lives in there. Now we got to find my dog. He was literally just here. There he is. I see him. He's in the backyard. And when it finishes in the front yard, we're gonna have to delete the ditch zones. And I'm gonna have to add back these middle zones back here that I deleted because I needed the extra space. So we will add all this area back into the map. And the far back, like way back there, is still in the map. So I only had to delete this middle area here for the extra space. So the back is still programmed. I'll just have to delete the ditch and then I can put the middle back in. So there you have it. Now you know what you have to do in a pinch to get the Luba to mow more than it's supposed to. It's very capable of doing a lot more than what it says it can do. It's just you got that limitation on your map size. So you got to do a little extra legwork in a pinch, but Luba will get it done. Thanks for watching this episode, and I will see y'all in the next one.